We engaged Mike and Catalyst a couple of years ago to work with our firm. We didn't actually have a network, and so Mike came in, set us up with a server. Now all our data's centralized, and basically Mike was committed to doing all this work after hours, in the evenings, weekends, that type of thing. So there was minimal disruption during business hours, which was greatly appreciated.
I was in a conference call with Saudi Arabia through an internet system, internet protocol, and I was having some issues at my home office. Catalyst really jumped for me. I mean, I was really in a jam. I had a conference call the next morning. The first conference call did not work out well. I wasn't using Catalyst at the time. I called Catalyst and I said, I'm having problems with my home network. I've got an important meeting tomorrow morning. And one of the gentlemen stopped by my home on his way home and brought some hardware and fixed me right up, and the next thing I had them call the next morning went fabulous. I've just been above and beyond for me anytime I need them, really.
Because we're a software company, we rely quite heavily upon our technology. We also have e-commerce services that we offer to our clients, so it's very important that there's a high level of uptime on those e-commerce services. And we were having difficulty with our current service provider at the time, and we brought in Catalyst to work with us. And they worked around the clock, evenings and weekends, to get that system up as quickly as possible. And it has been running flawlessly since we brought them in.
For me personally, I was having a lot of laptop problems, and Mike had set up our network for us. I bought a laptop earlier before I'd met him and before he'd taken over working on our office. And I didn't have to do anything. It was great. He did the whole thing. He backed up, he fixed my old computer, got the files off, and when the new computer came, loaded everything back on, and within 2 weeks I was just humming, and it actually was the greatest solution.
A couple of weeks ago I got a call on my cell phone from Mike asking if he could have the security code to turn off the alarm system, because he was in the building at about 8:30 on a Sunday evening because we'd had an outage over the weekend, and I was absolutely not expecting him to fix anything on the weekend, let alone be at work at 8:30 on a Sunday evening. I would say that was above and beyond what I would have expected.
When I was initially going to buy my laptop, I was having a really hard time deciding on a service provider. I decided on Catalyst. I was recommended by a friend, and before I even got my laptop, I talked to Mike, the owner of the company, and he was really helpful. Before he even recommended anything to me, he went above and beyond by asking me what was really important to me and what I was going to be using it for. He didn't have to do that at all. Before he recommended anything to me, he asked me what my interests were, and then he was able to point me in the right direction of buying a laptop for myself. And because I'm a student, it was really important for me to get the best for my money, because I'm a student and I don't have a lot of it.